everyone. Coach Sullivan here again with MJS Coaching Football. To my subscribers, I thank you, and to non-subscribers, I'm really hoping I can tease you into pushing that button. This past fall, I completed my 38th year coaching football. I was a defensive coordinator, but over that time, I've also been an offensive coordinator, special teams coordinator, longtime head coach, and all of this at both the collegiate and high school levels. In this presentation, what I'd like to share with you is one of our sniper games, and I'll explain what all that means. It's a concept that we call easy, okay? And we use it when we're anticipating either zone read, power read, and an RPO, okay? So over here, the key terms that go with easy, right? And everybody gives Johnny Manziel credit for this. We've been using easy money for 38 years has been a signal. So I'm going to bring these key terms to life and give it meaning first, and then I'll put it together over here with easy versus both zone read and power read. And I'm purposely using an 11 personnel formation to show you how it works with a detached outside linebacker and an attached versus a tight end outside linebacker. Same assignment. The technique's a little bit different because there's a tight end, okay? So start off with over here, right? What does easy mean? Well, first of all, we're going to take aim at the quarterback read. That's a sniper game, all righty? So over the past decade plus, okay, offenses have really started to attempt and initially succeeded putting defenses on their heels, right? With the RPO game, up tempo, zone read first, now power read, right? So what our sniper game is designed to do is to give back something to the defense, right? We're going to take aim at the quarterback's read. So we're dictating to the quarterback what the read is, not the other way around, okay? And a big part of that as coaches is not putting any of your defenders in conflict, giving them two assignments, all right? So our sniper game is taking aim at the quarterback's read. Okay, that's what it means. And so in the case of easy, it will involve the D-line, inside and outside linebackers. And the quarterback's read is going to be a give, both zone and power. Okay? And the beautiful part of easy, as you'll learn, is the zone read side, okay, is the easy game. And the power read side, they're just playing base football, our 3-4 concept. So it's something that our guys do every day, so they're real comfortable with it. All right? Non-subscribers, there's a big tease right there. So then, number 2, what's the purpose of easy? Well, we're going to determine the read for the quarterback. You're going to give it, man. If you don't, right, it should be a minimal or if not, tackle for loss. We're going to mix up who the quarterback defenders are. That's the purpose, right? Even on the base side, right? You got to see over here, you got a game, who the quarterback defender is, then over here it's, right? That's the whole point. We're going to have multiple quarterback defenders. But we're also, letter D, we're able to sell out on the dive in the inside part of the power read. So we're able to accomplish both, okay? And so when we say sell out on the dive, we're talking about the zone read. And when we say sell out on the inside threat, we're talking about the quarterback on the power read, right? So I'm going to show you that when we get to the diagram. And then as it relates to the back end of it, what's the coverage versatility? We may not be able to play our base match quarters, grade 4, but we could play our base RPO coverage, which keeps us in a 2 high, Gray Reed and Carolina. And I'm not intending on getting into the coverage part of this at all. Non-subscribers, if you want to learn more about the coverages, you're going to have to push the button. And then we can also, in addition to staying 2 high on the snap, we can rotate to our zone blitz coverage we call trio. Again, non-subscribers, right? So we can stay in a 2 high, we can rotate to a 1 high. Kind of neat. It is best letter C versus an offset halfback. So if you're going to do it versus pistol coaches, again, that's where we come in, set up whether it's huddle, whatever program you're using to determine what are the tendencies when it is pistol, where are they going to run either zone read, power read, and RPO. Okay, and then you could set up your easy accordingly. All right, so now let's come over here. Okay, as I said before, showing you versus an 11 personnel formation, so I can show you easy with a detached and easy with an attached. And again, I am doing nothing with the coverage, okay? The call is, just so you know, 50 easy, gray read is the coverage, okay? So part of this is understanding and teaching your players how to eliminate and recognize what plays can be run. So in this case, it's what we call 11 gun Dallas offset. It's west, okay? It also happens to be away from the tight end. So the zone read possibility is over here. The power read possibility is over here. Now, this is assuming there is no wide receiver motions whatsoever, okay? Just using the halfback. Non-subscribers, so no Mac or Mob. Woo! Alrighty, so as I have drawn up here, and as it illustrates, this would be what we call a Liz. This would also be what we would call a right. So non-subscribers, push the button. Okay, stand. Stand is the run support, which means the defensive end has force. Okay, because it's gray read, this would be stand. Okay, the D end is the end in this case goes first. The dime, the detached, goes second. Okay? The line side linebacker on the side of the offset back is automatic static. 51 technique. Opposite the back. Okay? So the Mike, stud, and the rover, it's sky support. They're playing the base defense over here. Okay? So let me just talk about, and I'll use black for the defensive side, how the easy game works. On the snap of the football, the defensive end slants and works up the field. He does have force, okay? He is playing the quarterback in the zone read. So by doing that, that says to the quarterback, give the football. Remember, right? Determine read for the quarterback, and it's a give read. So in the zone, right, he should be given the football. So now, second, what happens is since he's going first, he's going to be coming underneath. His aiming point is the butt. Okay, the near hip of the tackle. So what we teach him is this. The butt goes away, bend off his butt. Right? You're a dive defender. If the butt were to come to him, you're going to cross his face into B gap. And again, you're going to be playing the dive. Now, it's not all that likely that they've run a regular zone read with the tackle coming to him, but he might. Okay, so if it's a predetermined, they want to block it so he can't bend, that's a possibility. That's why he crosses the tackle's face and he's going to be free. Okay, so aiming point's the butt goes away, bend off the butt comes to you, cross face into the B gap. Okay, boom, done. So now, everything stays the same, right? Well, let's say that they run the power read, and then I'm going to get to over here, okay? Right, there's the power read. So see, remember, okay, he has inside threat, quarterback on the power read. Whether he's butt of the tackle or he cross face, depending on what the tackle did, he's going to be a quarterback defender, okay? Probably going to be some kind of a reach block. He's got the outside. He's got force. PTS, protect the sideline, okay? Here is where playing base comes in, and this again, determines it's a give read versus both zone and power read. In our base, he is a B gap defender. So if he's being read, that says give the football. See what I mean? Just playing base defense. 51, he's a C gap guy. So he goes from quarterback to outside. So, right, 1, 2, 3, 4. We got the outside covered. We also have 1, 2, right? Static. He's going to pull most likely. He's over the top. He's a quarterback, right? So you got 1, 2, 3. You got multiple quarterback defenders. That's all built in here. Okay, they don't know you're playing base over here and you got easy over here, so that's why it works. It's a lot for the quarterback to have to try and figure out on the snap, on the fly, on the snap. Okay, so now the only thing I want to go over without redoing everything is what's the technique difference if the halfback, we're offset to the tight end, so now it's offset to the rover for us, not subscribers, okay, on the tight end. So here's the difference. I'm not going to erase all this. I apologize, right? I'm what they call the one-man wrecking crew. So everything stays the same in terms of first, second, so ball snapped, he's up, it's stand, everything else stays the same, everything. The difference is the rover is going to shoot his hands for knockback first, got to protect himself. Boom! And then he's going to shed and execute, getting his eyes on the tackle. Okay? So, boom, he's just got one extra thing to do. Shoot the hands knockback. And as he does that, he turns his head to see the butt of the tackle so he knows what he's got for a read. Is the butt away or to him, right? And it's got to be a lot faster. He doesn't have the time to react coming from a detached position. So here, let's just assume the butt goes away. Shoot the hands, bend off the butt. Okay, so that's the only difference for the technique. Shoot the hands, shed as you shoot the hands, eyes go to the tackle. It's a real simple drill. We just call it easy drill. Because when we run easy, this is what you do. And you can get in numerous reps in a couple of minutes. And you can do it pre-practice. You could make it part of your meetings. It's not hard to do. All right, so that's the only difference. And it only affects the outside linebacker. He would be static, right? They'd be playing base over here. That's it. Okay, and the last thing that I did neglect to mention, Liz, okay, if it's east, it would be a Ringo call. West equals a lucky call. So we still use our lucky Ringo. So I said at the beginning, to my subscribers, I thank you. Non-subscribers, I really hope I teach you into pushing that button. I want to thank you for watching MJS Coaching Football, and I'd like to thank YouTube for providing this platform.